Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kimmy Kim. You're tuning to Kimmy Kim. Like, comment, and subscribe. And today I actually have this awesome video for you. So why don't you just come and record it? Hello?
Hello.
Hey. Yeah, I'm home.
Alright then, I'll call you shortly, alright?
Okay, perfect.
Alright.
By the title, you can see this video is going to be about why I stopped online dating, why I'm no longer on Tinder, and it's been so for about a couple months now. And I'm gonna explain to you guys why. The reason why I got off of there, because it ain't for me anymore, guys. It really ain't for me. Anyway, I got on Tinder a couple months, like I want to say like a month. It will no, it's been in March it happened, March to April, so it's been like 2 months. When I first joined Tinder, which was just before the pandemic happened, before I just gotten into a relationship, so around 2020, late 2019, I joined Tinder for the first time. It was really great. Like, the dates were great, the quality of men on there were better. Well, in that time I really didn't meet Russian men. At that time I met more foreigners, I met more established people with money, people with businesses, entrepreneurs, athletes. I met a whole plethora of men when I first joined Tinder, and that was the best time for me before the pandemic hit. That was literally the best time for me because you met the best men during that time. Okay, like, guys would take me to nice restaurants, guys would take me to nice hotels, guys would give me gifts, guys would give me money, and I was not sleeping with any of these men at that time. Like, I don't sleep with anybody from Tinder. I think we've spoken about that already. I didn't sleep with any of them at the time. It was just a case where, you know, they knew how to treat a woman, and that is why I started to learn about having higher standards for yourself. Was when I started to meet these men, when I started to go out on dates with these men. And from the time the pandemic hit and everything, Tinder just went downhill. And from the time that I started talking about Tinder on my channel, I find like Tinder just went downhill from there. A lot of St. Lucian girls, they would come up to me like, hey Kimmy, I love your channel, I joined Tinder because of you. Oh, I got that from a lot of women, that they had joined Tinder because of me. And I really feel from that moment, Tinder just went downhill from there. And I had to realize that for me at the time, it was more local men on there, so of course a lot of them didn't know much about dating, and all they wanted to do was like, oh, come to my house, or let's go to the beach, or something. And it was never what I was used to, which was, you know, going out on nice dates. So that was out the window because, you know, the country was closed, we weren't getting much foreigners, and the foreigners that we did get, majority of the time they couldn't leave the hotels, so you really couldn't date like you wanted to date back then. The reason why I got off Tinder was because of the caliber of men that are on there in terms of local men. And I feel so bad to say this, but that's just my personal preference. Online dating for me, I hate dating these local men, because all of my bad dates that I've spoken about have all been with local men. Notice, all of my bad dates that I've had have all been with local men. Literally all been with local men, and it really sucked because it's funny, you have such a great experience with other men that, I mean, of course all men want sex, but at least, you know, these men are willing to take care of you, and these men are willing to spoil you, and these men are willing to give you nice things, as opposed to a local man who just feels that, okay, I meet you, like I cannot take you out on a date. Like, I had one guy literally tell me, when he asked me what I wanted to do, I said we can go out for dinner or late lunch or whatever, and he's like, oh no, that's stuff you do when you're in a relationship, that's not stuff you do when you're meeting somebody for the first time. He's like, we can go by a bar. I was like, sir, I'm not used to going by a bar, okay? Because I did not want to go out to the bar with this man started to call me all kind of names. This man started to call me a gold digger. This man started to call me all type of things because I did not want to go out on a date with him. Like, I didn't want to go out for drinks with him. Like, I want him to take me out for dinner. And this man just started getting on. He just started getting on. He just started getting on. And I was like, so really? So I feel like for me, going out with a Lucian men, like, it was trash. Like, they expected you to pay, or if they were going to pay fully, they expected to sleep with you, and it just it just was bad. It was just really bad. And another reason why I got of online dating, which I just feel like it wasn't for me, was that everybody on there was mainly looking for hookups, especially Tinder. Like nobody wanted to get to know anybody. Like people just was there just for plain sex. Like I meet you and I just want to fuck you. Like can we just meet and have sex? That has never been me. Like I've never been that type of person to have casual sex. I have always said that I don't have sex outside of a relationship. That has never been me. Like I need to have sex with somebody I'm in a relationship with, and if I am really feeling for sex, I will just call up one of my ex-boyfriends. Simple. I will just call up my ex-boyfriend because I don't believe in getting extra bodies. Like I really don't believe in getting more bodies that I need to have. And if I feel like I really need it, which is rarely, I just call up an ex-boyfriend and they come. And what I realized that I really hated as well, so many options. You have so many options when you are on these dating sites. You really do not get to know one person. The moment you start going out with this person, you look for the whatever red flags that you assume, and you quickly dispose of them, or they quickly dispose of you, because you guys both have multiple options. Like I can just go and on my phone and be like, you know what, sir, you really trying to piss me off. I'm gonna call up this other guy and go out with them because I just started talking to them. You understand? So you really didn't really get to know people. And I noticed that with people that I met on social media, or people that I met via dating sites, they were not looking to get to know you. Like you would feel that you knew that person, and the only reason you felt that way was because you communicated with them all the time. You spoke to them all day, every day. And there was this one guy that I met off of Tinder. We actually worked the same place. Funny. And I was like, damn, I really liked him. And I had to sit back and say to myself, Kimani, why the hell do you like this man? Because you know nothing about him. He knows nothing about you. You don't know what this man's favorite food. You don't know what this man, what primary school this person went to, what they did at secondary school. You know absolutely nothing about this man. What do you like about him so much? And the only reason I realized that I liked this man was because he was there at the time. Meaning I would communicate with him. Meaning we would talk all day, every day. We had a routine set where every day at work we will hop on a call and just talk to each other whilst we work. You understand? And I realized that I didn't really like this man. I just was like, okay, I just like the fact that we had a routine set, that I know he would always be there. I didn't know this man did not know me, and he did not get he didn't try to get to know me. I did not try to get to know him, and we just always had issues. And I had to realize, like, why am I having so much drama with this one person? And I realized I met him on Tinder. I had met this man on Tinder, and I'm like, shit, another one, thank you. Like, and I feel again as to another reason why I got off Tinder, which ties in with the whole sex thing. People are not looking for relationships. Like, people are just literally looking for a good time, a sneaky link, a side chick, somebody to just spend time with. Nobody's truly trying to get to know you as an individual. Nobody wants to know who Kimani is. Nobody cares to know who Kimani is. And I don't give a fuck to care to know who you are, really. We don't care to know each other. And that is something that I had to realize, like, damn, it's just like so fast paced that you don't really have time to get to know somebody. You go out, okay, I like you, you like me, let's fuck. You don't want to do that? Okay, bye. I have more options. I get to know you. And I felt with me, it was, since majority of the people that I met were just looking for the same thing, I felt like I just kept disposing people quickly. So I'd meet John today, 2 days later, bye John, I'll meet Paul, then I'll meet Robbie, I'll meet Carlos, I'll meet Peter, I'll just meet other men. And it's just like you start realizing you're meeting the same person but just with different faces. And then it becomes like, okay, every day it was a different car, like every day. And my mom would be like, another car. I had to sit to myself and think, like, damn, Kimmy. Like, I literally had to sit and think, like, okay, Kimmy, today will be this car, tomorrow will be that car, the next day another car, another car, another car, another car, Jeep, or this and that. And it was like I would go from my phone and I'd just see Bluetooth, this Bluetooth, all the cars that I was connected to via Bluetooth. Some of them I'm not even talking to anymore, and it was just like, wow, like, is this my life? Like, is this what I really want right now? That I don't get to know people, and people don't try to get to know me, and I just dispose of them after a while. Is that really what I wanted? And it was just a cycle. Like, it was literally just a cycle. Like, I have this one for a month, I have the next one for 2 months, I have you for 3 weeks, I have you for a week, I have you for 2 months, depending on how long you want to stay until you realize you're not getting the sex. Okay, depending on how long you want to stay until you realize you're not getting that. It was just a never-ending cycle. It was really just a never-ending cycle. And I just had to say, you know what, I can't take it again. I don't want it. I really don't want it. I really don't want it. I just said, you know what, like, I just felt like it was just that it was becoming very, you know, nothing was going anywhere for me. I feel like majority of the men that I was meeting on, they was just wasting my time, and it just wasn't for me again. Tinder has really taught me to aim higher, respect my worth, like realize that I have a worth. And sometimes you may feel like, okay, you're not the prettiest, you're not the skinniest, and you don't feel like you deserve what you want. You deserve whatever you set your mind to. Whatever your standards are, you're gonna get. Because one thing I've learned, I've gotten everything that I wanted in terms of with dating. When I say that, hey, I want to go out to dinner, or I want to go out for lunch, and I'm not coming to your house, and yes, you have to pick me up, or yes, you have to give me flowers, or yes, you have to do this, they did it. They did it. It's either if they want to, they're gonna do it. And the guys that didn't do it, I just kept it pushing. It's either you were ready to do what I wanted or you wasn't. But majority of the men, trust me, they gave me the lifestyle that I wanted in terms of nice dates, nice stuff. And if you have me on social media, you probably noticed I haven't been going out as much. This is the reason why. Like, I am not dating men anymore, meaning that because I'm off of social media, I'm just doing me. I just hang out with my friends. Really and truly, I just hang out with my friends. I'm truly not dating anybody. I would like to meet people organically, like in person, but I haven't gotten to that stage yet, to say like, oh, I met this guy out. No, I am still healing from my past trauma from my previous relationship, and knowing that I even was talking to the guy that I met on Tinder, I realized that the one that works the same place with me, I realized that I let some of my past trauma from my previous relationship affect it. Like, even if I know that nigga was in shit because he was doing shit that he was never honest about, but I actually know, because information just comes to me, because I don't know, I feel like that's with God. Like, I always say, like, one thing, God just always reveals the truth to me, always. It may take a while, but it always reveals itself, and I always pretend that I don't know. So like, with even if he was doing his shit, I realized that certain things I would let the toxicity of my previous situation affect it. So I'll be like, damn, like, he would probably not reach out to me for the entire day, or I did not hear from him until the time he said he would call me at this time, and he didn't answer. Like, where were you? I start freaking out, because, you know, in my past situation, when this man, I would freak out, this man would tell me it's nothing, and turns out he had a whole other relationship. So when you realize that this shit is plaguing you in future stuff or future men that you're talking to, you have to take a step back, because you're not fully healed yet. And I had to realize I'm not fully healed yet. Like, that situation really hurt me. Like, yeah, that's another reason why I got off of dating sites, because I have to truly heal myself from my previous situation. Some days are bad, like me not being on dating sites anymore, like not talking to men anymore, like cutting off a lot of men. It's been difficult, because you realize that your phone is dry, you have nobody to talk to, you're super lonely, and you're like, damn, what is wrong with me? And you just have to start putting your energy into yourself, putting stuff into you, so that way, you know, you do stuff that brings you money, you do stuff that makes you happy, so that way you're not focused on that, damn, I am by myself. Especially when you're a Libra, and Libras thrive in relationships. So being a single Libra, it's very difficult for me. Okay, it's very difficult. It's it's very difficult. But yeah guys, I got a dating site. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna go back on. I'm never gonna say never, because I would like to think Tinder and I have a great a love-hate relationship. Like I said, I'm thankful for Tinder for increasing my worth as a woman and knowing what I want and not letting what society thinks I should accept because of how somebody may see me or how somebody, you know, you need to realize what you want off of Tinder. If you want a relationship, if you just wanna hook up, go on Tinder, okay? But if you're like me that actually want a long-term relationship, you want a forever partner, Tinder isn't for you. Tinder is just for fun. I would say Tinder is just for fun. Go on Tinder for a couple of months just to have fun, put yourself out there and get to know different men. That's basically what it is. And you need to have a strong high self-esteem with Tinder, because if you're not strong, you can actually be very hurt. Like for example, the same guy that just mentioned, a friend that could have hurt me, or the guys that you go out with and just don't find you attractive and they're like, okay, well, this is not going to go anywhere, because there are people who are bold that way. And I would like to think that you should be bold that way, that if you meet up with somebody and it's just not for you, you let that person know. But sometimes if you're not strong, it can hurt you. But it is what it is. You have to realize that not everybody's going to love you, not everybody's going to like you, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So some guys would actually be attracted to you and some guys won't. Yeah, so I feel like I've just been rambling and talking. But yeah guys, Tinder just isn't it for me anymore. I'm not on it. I'm not on any other dating sites. I have taken a break from online dating to find myself. I am putting all of my energy into Kimmy. Legit putting all of my energy into Kimmy. I'm putting all my energy into my YouTube channel. I'm putting all my energy into these things. So yeah guys, this is why I'm no longer on Tinder. I just have to take a break so you ladies can hop on there and, you know, run. Oh, and another reason why I took a break off of Tinder that I hated, which has a lot to do with my YouTube channel, was a lot of guys, like when I would get recognized, meaning, and I sometimes fail to realize that I'm known. Like a lot of people know who I am just because I do YouTube. Like sometimes I feel like, okay, nobody knows me, but actually a lot of people know me. So I've been getting on Tinder and there'll be guys who'll be like, hey YouTuber, they're like, hey YouTuber, or they'll be like you still do YouTube? Or you're so familiar, where have I seen you before? I'd be like, I don't know. I'm like, I think I know where you're the YouTube girl. Yo, I literally hate that, because they always come with, okay, you know what, I want to hang out with you, I want to get to know you, can I take you out? And the moment I say, okay, yeah, sure, they'll be like, just don't make a YouTube video about me. Like, I hate that, because I'm like, why you feel you're so special that I would take my time, my precious time, to make a YouTube video about you? It's not happening, baby. It's not happening. I'm not gonna talk about this date, and even if I talk about this date, I'm not gonna say your name. Please tell me one of my Tinder date story times where you knew who I was talking about. Based on the video, you would not know. You will not know who I'm talking about, because I don't give names, I don't give nothing. The only way the person who knows them is if they're the person and they realize the story time is the shit that they did. But I don't be talking about people on my channel, and it's been so long I've done a Tinder story time, and I've been going out and Tinder, a lot of Tinder dates, and they've been some whack ones. So don't feel special. Like, I just hate that so much, when guys would be like, yeah, they want to get to know me, but it's like they either judge me for my content on my YouTube, or feel that I'm just that kind of person that's just looking for fun, or just feels that I'm trying to get story times for my channel and content for my channel. And it's like, so like from the moment that they mention, hey Kimmy, or they mention like YouTuber, I just end the conversation. I literally just end the conversation, because I can't take it, y'all. I literally cannot take it, because I just can't. So I just want to meet men organically. Anyway guys, so this is the reason why I'm no longer on Tinder. I'm no longer dating. I'm gonna go Kimmy guys. Remember to check out my channel. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment. Let me know if you are on Tinder or any other dating sites, or what dating sites you like, or if you too have made the decision not to be on dating sites anymore, but it just isn't for me anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna go Kimmy. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Bye, besos. I love y'all.